Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti, and it is Bessalou Stables Fountain of Youth Day, and I hope you got here early and got one of these Javier Castellano bobbleheads and looking right at you right now. What a fantastic day of racing. Let's get right to those track and weather conditions. What do you think, Javier? The main track fast, the turf course firm. Our first race, 7.5 furlongs. It's an allowance optional claimer for 3-year-olds. Scratch number 4, Drover Road. Also scratch number 13, Joe's Gone Wild.
They're off. Charlie the Boss and Chart Topper go out to the front together. Scorched Cat came out running in third and is 3 lengths off the top two who are going at it on the lead. Rockford is fourth to the outside. French Quarter saves all the ground there in fifth, 7 lengths off the front. And then comes Big Bazinga and Divine Oath to the outside. Right in behind them, School on a Hill, all tied up along the rail. And then comes Manaus. And Special Night Action is last. They went 23 flat for the quarter. They're on the back stretch, and Charlie the Boss is the leader. And now Chart Topper's been taken to the outside, and Chart Topper's a half length behind, and they are 7 lengths ahead of the rest. They're led by Rockford, Scorched Cat to the inside, and Divine Oath 3 wide. School on a Hill is after that, and then comes Big Bazinga. French Quarter dropping back, passed by All Tied Up and Manaus into the turn. And then comes Special Night Action, 45 and 2 for a half mile. And Charlie the Boss and Chart Topper in a cutthroat battle here on the far turn. 6 lengths ahead of the rest. Chart Topper on the outside to the front. Charlie the Boss cuts the corner second. The pack will start to close in now. Divine Oath is 4 lengths behind and is coming on with Big Bazinga to the outside. They have to come and get Chart Topper though. 2-length lead. Divine Oath cutting into it. Big Bazinga to the outside. All Tied Up is fourth. Here's Divine Oath and Big Bazinga. Divine Oath does it. Over Big Bazinga. All Tied Up got third. Chart Topper fourth.
Number 11, Divine Oath, holds off number 7, the Big Bazinga, and wins the photo for Let's Go Stable, trained by Todd Pletcher, ridden to victory today by Javier Castellano. Our second race, a 6-furlong sprint on the fast main track. It's a maiden event for 3-year-olds. 8 runners going to post with no scratches or jockey changes to report.
They're off. Indian Fighter was very slow to start. And on the inside, it is Tiger Tank who goes out to take the early lead. Right alongside is Dickens, and Social Inclusion rushes through an opening at the rail. These 3 across the track, and Tune Into Bo is right up with them. 4 deep up the backstretch, running in fourth. Break of another 2, then Alex Indeed. Indian Fighter, after breaking last, is next on the outside, 4.5 lengths off the lead, and then Delta Warrior and Tightly Bridled. 22 flat was the first quarter. Around the far turn, Social Inclusion is the leader, a half a length. Tiger Tank is second. Tune Into Bo is third. Behind them, Dickens drops back a bit in fourth. Then comes Alex Indeed and Delta Warrior. On the far outside, Indian Fighter out there 4 deep, needs to get going. As they come to the top of the stretch, they went 44 and 3 for a half mile, and Social Inclusion has moved off to a 4-length lead, going strong at the 8th pole. Tiger Tank, Tune Into Bo on the outside next. Then Alex Indeed and Delta Warrior, but it's all Social Inclusion and Luis Contreras. And they won it by 7 lengths. And then it was Tiger Tank, Tune Into Bo, and Delta Warrior.
Nice debut for number 1, Social Inclusion, trained by Manny Espora, owned by Ronto's Racing Stable Corporation, and ridden to victory today by Luis Contreras. We'll take a short break and be back for the third race in just a bit.
ExpressBet brings you a whole new way to play the races. An easier, better way to wager on your favorite tracks. With a more streamlined interface for faster wagering. With more handicapping insights from our world-class experts. With more racetracks, nearly 200 to choose from. And with your personalized multi-view wagering screen, your tracks, your wager pad, and your video are all on one page. It's simply the best way to play the races. Your way. Welcome to ExpressBet. Your way to play.
The OBS March 2-year-old sale is the Grade 1 source to the world, with undefeated juvenile champion Asia Express in Japan, Grade 1 juvenile stakes winners by Conquistadore, Secret Compass, and Bondholder, King's Bishop winner Capo Bastone, and Breeders' Cup Sprint winner Secret Circle in North America. Make plans to find your next Grade 1 winner at the OBS Selected 2-year-old sale, March 10th and 11th. OBS, we measure success by performance.
Welcome back for the third race. It's on the firm turf course at 1 mile and 1/16. Allowance optional claimer for 4-year-olds and upward. Scratch number 12, Red Vine.
They're off. Master Achievement is going out to take the early lead. El Jefe Grande is away, running in second to the inside. Marine is third, then Sinatra and Ray in behind them. After that, My Name is Michael, who's in mid-pack as they go into the turn just to the outside of Kid Lightning, who saves all the ground. Kingston, Jamaica goes up outside of them, and then Honor the Kitten, and they're followed by Indy's Illusion, and the trailer on the first turn is El Jefe Grande. The opening quarter mile was in 24 and 3/5 seconds. On to the backstretch they go, and it's Master Achievement leading the way by a length and a half. Sinatra second, Thor's Milnor third to the inside. Marine follows fourth by 2, and then comes Ray. After that, it's My Name is Michael, Kingston, Jamaica to the outside, and tucked in behind them is Kid Lightning, who's racing 8 lengths off the lead, right inside of Honor the Kitten. After that, it's Indy's Illusion. El Jefe Grande still at the back of the field, 14 off the lead, past a 48 and 4/2 mile. Into the turn they go. Master Achievement, a 22-1 long shot, setting a reasonable pace up here, leads it by a length. With Sinatra running in second, Marine is third. Thor's Molnor right to the inside, fourth. After that, it's Kingston, Jamaica, followed by Ray at the rail. Honor the Kitten on the outside. Kid Lightning still with 6 lengths to make up, saving ground, and now gets an inside trip. They're into the stretch, and it's Master Achievement taken on by Sinatra. Thor's Molnor on the outside is next. Then Ray down the center of the course, who's gaining ground. Kid Lightning is fifth. It is Master Achievement and Sinatra head bobbing down to the wire. Sinatra does it over Master Achievement, and then Ray and Thor's Milnor.
Ring-a-ding-ding, it's number 11, Sinatra, winning it for Peter E. Blum Thoroughbreds LLC, trained by James Jerkins, ridden to victory today by Johnny Velasquez. The fourth race, 1 mile on the main track, allowance optional claimer for 4-year-olds and upward. We have 6 runners going to post, including Normandy Invasion.
They're off. Risk Factor on the far outside is out sharply and goes to take the early lead. She is away with some early speed as well as the field races out of the chute. These two are 1-2, and then comes Morgan's Gorilla. Normandy Invasion is fourth right now, and he's racing 4.5 lengths off the lead. It's another 4 lengths back to Liberal Spin, and Touch of Star Quality will have to come from last. The first quarter mile up in 24 and 2. Up the backstretch they go, and Risk Factor is the leader by a length and 3/4 over Chi in second. Then it's Morgan's Gorilla. Normandy Invasion fourth on the inside, hard held at this stage, 3.5 lengths off the lead. Touch of Star Quality gets going now from fifth, and then comes the trailer Liberal Spin, 46 and 3 for a half mile. Into the far turn they go. Risk Factor the leader. Chi to the outside second. Outside of them, it's Morgan's Gorilla. Normandy Invasion is going to come 4 deep now, and now he switches to the outside, and Normandy Invasion is moving right now as they come toward the top of the stretch. Javier Castellano and Normandy Invasion have taken the lead on the far outside with a sweeping move to the top. They're into the stretch, and Normandy Invasion turns it on, and he opens up a 3-length lead. Morgan's Gorilla left behind, Chi on the inside, then comes Liberal Spin and Touch of Star Quality. Normandy Invasion is back, and back in style. Oh, he looked good. Won it in hand by about 7 in the end over Chi, Morgan's Gorilla, and Liberal Spin.
Number 1, Normandy Invasion makes his first start since finishing 4th in the Kentucky Derby and breaks a new track record for the mile in 1:33.13. Owned by Fox Hill Farms, trained by Chad Brown, and that gives jockey Javier Castellano his second win on the card. The 5th race going to stretch it out to 1 mile and 1/8 on the main track. It's a maiden event for maiden 3-year-olds. Scratch number 7, Woodfield Springs.
They're off. Global Strike stumbled quite a bit coming out of the gate. Global Strike, the favorite, stumbled. Agrandissement is going to the front. Global Strike now squeezing through to battle for the lead after that early bobble. On the far outside, it's Fear the Falcon away running in 3rd position. In behind them, I'm Better Than Good is 4th. On the far outside, Indy's Legacy is next, and then Arch Avenger, Blarp along the rail, and Strong Stipulation is the trailer. They make their way to the backstretch, and Global Strike has made the front here. Ran a quarter in 23 and 4/5 seconds. The lead is 3/4 of a length over Agrandissement. Fear the Falcon is next on the outside by 3. Then it's I'm Better Than Good, Arch Avenger, Blarp sent through on the inside of them. Then comes Indy's Legacy, and last of all is Strong Stipulation as they speed up the backstretch. Global Strike, despite that early stumble, makes the pace here and is in front a half a length over Agrandissement. Fear the Falcon is 3rd to the outside. Blarp has made progress with a rail run. Now 3 off the lead after a 47 and 2/2 mile. Then it's I'm Better Than Good. 4 lengths more back to Indy's Legacy, Arch Avenger, and starting to pick it up is Strong Stipulation around the far turn. And Global Strike is the leader. Agrandissement second. I'm Better Than Good is 3rd from the back of the pack. Strong Stipulation is running on well. Now charging 3 wide and is up into 4th. Global Strike's under pressure now. I'm Better Than Good is even. 3/4 in 1:11 and 4. They're into the stretch. I'm Better Than Good on the outside takes it to Global Strike. These two into the final furlong together. Strong Stipulation continues to gain, but it's running out of time. Then Agrandissement to the inside. I'm Better Than Good. Global Strike keeps fighting. Strong Stipulation steep coming on the far outside, but Global Strike's fighting them off. Global Strike over I'm Better Than Good. Then Strong Stipulation and Agrandissement.
Number 2, Global Strike wins. What a day for Javier Castellano. Jockey has 3 wins on today's card, and that gives trainer Todd Pletcher his second win. The 2, Global Strike, owned by Stone Street Sables, LLC. The 6th race, 1 mile and 1/16. It's an allowance optional claimer for 3-year-olds and upward. We have 10 runners going to the post, and the off-time favorite, number 6, Constitution.
They're off. We're all set. Had a very good beginning. We're all set out for the early lead. And now through on the inside, Sea of Faces. Constitution now moves up outside those two and moves for the lead as they race on the first turn. And then comes big guy Ian Tonalist on the outside. Solemnly Swear is after that. And then on the far outside, Matterhorn, Rhythm Blues along the rail, Mexicoma second last, and Wicked Strong is the trailer. Onto the backstretch, Constitution did not have the best of breaks, but is in front here and leads the way by a length and a half. The opening quarter mile went in 24 and 1/5 seconds. Big guy Ian Tonalist 3rd on the outside by another 2. Then Sea of Faces and We're All Set. Matterhorn on the outside and Solemnly Swear. Break of another 3. Back to Rhythm Blues, Wicked Strong, and Mexicoma is dead last up the backstretch. He's 12 lengths off the lead. The half mile was in 47 and 3. Constitution and Javier Castellano head into the turn in front. Tonalist now sent along by Joe Bravo, a half length behind. Big guy Ian starts to fade a bit, then Solemnly Swear on the outside, and We're All Set. Now getting going is Wicked Strong. Wicked Strong's got 6 lengths to gain. Mexicoma also making a bit of progress, but plenty of work to do, and Constitution to catch. 3/4 in 1:11 flat. They're into the stretch. Constitution turning for home with a 3-length lead on Tonalist. Wicked Strong on the far outside is next. Then We're All Set, followed by Matterhorn and Mexicoma, but it's Constitution coming home a winner again. Constitution scores over Tonalist, Mexicoma, and Wicked Strong.
Number 6, Constitution, very impressive, stamps himself as a horse to watch in the stakes for 3-year-olds in the future. Owned by Twin Creeks Racing Stable LLC and Windstar Farm, trained by Todd Fletcher. And guess what? That gives Javier Castellano his 4th win on the card, along with Todd Fletcher's 3rd.
Point of Entry's taken the lead. Point of Entry has defeated Animal Kingdom by a length and a half.
Real Solution continues to attack on the outside. A wild finish coming here, and Point of Entry, oh, the classy Point of Entry would not be denied.
Point of Entry, a 5-time Grade 1 winner by Sire of Sires Dynaformer. New for 2014 at Adena Springs.
A love of horses and a commitment to excellence have come together in the heart of Florida's Marion County. Owned by lifelong horseman Benjamin Leon Jr., Basilou Stables has assembled top-notch thoroughbreds, breeding and racing the champions of today and tomorrow. Breeders' Cup winner Royal Delta has thrilled the racing world with back-to-back wins in the Ladies' Classic. As a multi-year sponsor of the Fountain of Youth and the Florida Derby, Basilou Stables is a proud sponsor of Gulfstream Park.
The 7th race, 1 mile and 1/16. It's an allowance optional claimer for 4-year-olds and upward. 3 scratches in the race. Scratch number 3, Marine Patrol. Scratch number 6, San Antone. Scratch number 7, Awfully Fast.
They're off. And it's Inchcape who comes out running well. On the outside, Kai Gun has early speed too, and through on the inside. As they race by us the first time, comes Inchcape to battle for the front. It's going to be Inchcape and Kai Gun to go at it on the lead as they move into the turn. By Flash will settle in behind them, running in 3rd position. Then Mills to the outside in 4th. A length farther back. And going up quickly on the far outside is Hey Leroy into early contention. Calm Pacific is after that as the field makes their way to the backstretch. Now it's going to be Kai Gun and Hey Leroy together through a 25 flat opening quarter mile. These two matching strides on the lead. Then Favor Factor to the outside of Mills. Inchcape 5th along the rail, followed by Calm Pacific, By Flash, and Starship Zorro. And then it's 2 lengths more back to Derby Kitten and North Slope at the back of the field after a 49 2 half mile. Kai Gun by a head. Hey Leroy right alongside, 2nd by a length and a half. Favor Factor is 3rd on the far outside. And then it's Mills and Inchcape along the inside. Calm Pacific is going up 4 wide on the turn, and Calm Pacific's within 3 lengths of the lead. Then By Flash bottled up behind horses. Starship Zorro goes up on the far outside. And then comes North Slope and Derby Kitten, and they're coming to the top of the stretch. Kai Gun and Hey Leroy turning for home together. Outside of them, Mills comes on in 3rd. Calm Pacific on the far outside. Inchcape is down at the rail. Final furlong, Kai Gun. Kai Gun and Jose Lezcano finishing strong. They're pulling away. Kai Gun pulling away impressively here to beat Hey Leroy, Inchcape, and then either Calm Pacific or By Flash.
Number 11, Kai Gun, scores for owners Gary Barber, Quintessential Racing, and Horsing Around Racing Stables, trained by Mark Gassi, ridden to victory by Jose Lezcano. The 8th race, 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf. It's a maiden event for maiden 3-year-olds. Scratch both also eligible entries. Number 15, Soul Train, and number 16, Nauset Beach.
They're off. Sportscaster broke well. There goes Decisive Edge up and after the lead. And then Smooth Daddy, followed by Stroll to Victory in between horses. Smart Spree on the far outside is after that. Then back to Sami near the rail in Palace Gate. Break of another 2, and then it's Sheldon, who's racing right alongside of Sportscaster as they race for that first turn. And going very, very wide there was Palace Gate. Palace Gate went extremely wide into the turn, and Decisive Edge comes away on top here. 23 4 was the opening quarter. Opening up 3, Smooth Daddy 2nd by 3. Smart Spree is 3rd. And then comes Stroll to Victory in 4th. Palace Gate 5th to the outside. Sami follows in 6th. Sheldon 7th by another 2. Then comes Dylan Ward, Sportscaster to the inside, followed by Mill Creek, Love's Last Chance outside of them. 3 lengths ahead of Caspian Sea. Cup of Joe is after that. that. And then it's Dane's Pulpit, 47 and 3 for a half mile. Decisive Edge, a 60-1 long shot, is out there 2.5 lengths in front. Strides are starting to shorten as they go into the far turn. Smooth Daddy getting closer now, running in second. Stroll to Victory follows third, 3 lengths off the lead. Then Palace Gate trying to get back into it after that wide run. Sami is down on the inside. And then it's Dylan Ward, Smart Spree, and Sheldon. They're coming to the top of the stretch. And Decisive Edge is clinging to the lead. Smooth Daddy now goes on by. Smooth Daddy to the front. Sami comes on. Palace Gate to the outside. And farther out, it's Dylan Ward, but it's Smooth Daddy. Smooth Daddy and Luis Saez to win from Palace Gate. And then came Dylan Ward and Sami.
Number 12, Smooth Daddy wins it for Robert Baker and William Mack, trained by Tom Albatrani, ridden to victory today by Luis Saez. The 9th race is the 30th running of the Devonadale Grade 3 event, $200,000 guaranteed. The off-time favorite in here, number 3, Only for You.
They're racing in the Devonadale, and Only for You broke well and goes out to the front. Aurelia's Bell is away running in second, just to the outside of her. From the rail, it's Abu out third, moving into the first turn, then House Rules to the outside. Stop Charging Maria's on the far outside, and then Holiday Magic in between horses. Saving all the ground there is Luna Santa with Penwith at the back, and Penwith is 7 lengths off of front-running Only for You. Onto the backstretch, and Only for You leads it by 1.5 lengths. Aurelia's Bell second as they move to the backstretch. Then House Rules. Stop Charging Maria on the far outside. They went 24 flat for the first quarter. Abu is at the rail, 2 lengths off the lead and 3 lengths ahead of Holiday Magic. Penwith is next on the outside, and Luna Santa is last of them all. They continue up the backstretch. Only for You trying to stretch it out today. She leads the way by 1 length. House Rules follows in second. And then it's Aurelia's Bell. Abu to the inside. Stop Charging Maria now being asked to go. She's in fifth with 4 lengths to make up, and she's come under a ride, just going evenly right now. 47-1 for the first half mile. As they round the far turn, it is still Only for You. And now House Rules draws up alongside of her. They're head-and-head on the lead. Aurelia's Bell is 2 lengths off of them, and they've left the others behind. And they're coming toward the top of the stretch. Can Only for You keep going on the lead? She turns for home in front. And Only for You gets some daylight now up front. And then it's House Rules to the outside, followed by Aurelia's Bell in third. But it's Only for You. And she's coming home with a 2-length lead. And Only for You drifting out, but winning the Devonadale, still unbeaten. And then it was House Rules and Aurelia's Bell, followed by Penwith.
Number 3, Only for You, wins the 30th running of the Devonadale, and that gives trainer Todd Pletcher his 4th win on the card, and jockey Javier Castellano victory number 5, owned by Glen Crest Farm, LLC. The 10th race, the 51st running of the Canadian Turf, Grade 3, $150,000 guaranteed, scratch number 4, Fredericksburg.
They're racing in the Canadian Turf. Rye DeLuc broke very well and is going out to the front. Mr. Online from the inside is going to go with Rye DeLuc. And Reload is away running in third as they race for the turn, tucking in just in behind the leaders as they race into that turn. And then it's Bad Dead on the outside. North Star Boys, Salto along the rail is 4 lengths off the lead. Abtal is after that. And then we come back to Hampstead Heath. Unbridled Ocean is down at the rail. Guy's Reward is at the back of the field along with Joha. The first quarter was 23-3. And it's Mr. Online and Kendrick Carmouche a length in front. Rye DeLuc at a perfect stalking position, second on the outside by 2. Reload follows in third. Then Bad Debt fourth to the outside. Salto rides the rail fifth. 4.5 lengths off the lead. North Star Boy is after that. Then Abtal. Unbridled Ocean to the inside. Hampstead Heath has 8 lengths to make up. And then it's Guy's Reward and Joha. 46-2, a solid half mile for Mr. Online, and Rye DeLuc is a half length behind. Reload and Javier Castellano 2.5 lengths off the lead, racing at the rail. And then it's Bad Debt. On the far outside, Abtal. ball. Hampstead Heath is sent up there 4 wide. They're into the stretch, and still Mr. Online turning for home in front, getting daylight ahead of Ride DeLuke. Reload coming through on the inside. Here comes Reload up the rail. It's Mr. Online. Reload on the inside. Reload to the front. Reload and Mr. Online battling back on the outside. Reload 6 for Javier Castellano. Mr. Online was second. Salto was third. Then Unbridled Ocean.
The 10th race winner, number 5, Reload, slips through on the inside. What a day for jockey Javier Castellano on his bobblehead day. He wins 6 races, owned by 5th Stable, trained by Shug McGahee. We'll take a break and be back for the Best Salute Fountain of Youth in just a minute.
ExpressBet brings you a whole new way to play the races. An easier, better way to wager on your favorite tracks. With a more streamlined interface for faster wagering. With more handicapping insights from our world-class experts. With more racetracks, nearly 200 to choose from. And with your personalized multi-view wagering screen, your tracks, your wager pad, and your video are all on one page. It's simply the best way to play the races. Your way. Welcome to ExpressBet. Your way to play.
If you've got your crew in Miller Lite, you've got Miller time.
It's Miller time!
But what if one of your crew is Ken Jeong?
Zoink!
What's with the pig? Wait.
No way! The pig! Did you teach him that?
Yeah, I did. Sorry I'm late. I came straight from work.
Man, this line's ridiculous. No joke. King!
I'm that guy from that thing! Give me one. Miller one. Man, hey, wait.
It's not just a good time, it's Miller time.
Welcome back. The 11th race is the 71st running of the Best Salute Fountain of Youth. Grade 2, $400,000 guaranteed. 1 mile and 1/16. Scratch number 6, Cuzzy Guapo.
They're off in the Bessilou Fountain of Youth, and Commissioner goes right out to take the early lead. Wildcat Red is showing speed too, right to the outside of Commissioner, who will let Wildcat Red go and set the pace. And now General A-Rod moves up into second position, CZ is third, and Commissioner is taken back to fourth. Our Caravan fifth on the far outside. In between horses, Medal Count is after that. Then it's back to Best Plan Yet, followed by We Miss Artie along the inside. He's in front is next, and then comes Almost Famous, who's racing about 10 lengths off the lead right now. Top Billing and East Hall are at the back. Top Billing is 12 lengths off the lead. The pace is fast. They went 23 flat for the opening quarter mile. Up the back stretch, and Wildcat Red and General A-Rod are locked in battle. They are noses apart on the lead. Medal Count is 4 lengths off of them. Commissioner is down on the inside, being ridden along here. Commissioner still about 7 lengths behind. Then We Miss Artie, Best Plan Yet, right there in between horses. CZ is there. Our Caravan to the outside. Top Billings on the rail, just inside of Almost Famous, and he's still about 10 lengths behind as General A-Rod and Wildcat Red go through a 46 1/2 mile. Their noses apart midway around the far turn. Medal Count and We Miss Artie after that. Now Top Billing goes. He's just to the outside of Commissioner. Top Billing is on the charge now. He's up into third with a 3-wide run, but it's still General A-Rod and Wildcat Red turning for home together, and Top Billing is sent after them. They're into the stretch. Wildcat Red digs in. General A-Rod, Top Billing's got work to do. Final 16th. Wildcat Red, General A-Rod, Top Billing coming, but too late. Here's the wire. It is going to be a head-bobbing finish, and it's close. Wildcat Red or General A-Rod. They were on the wire together in the Fountain of Youth. And then it was Top Billing, and East Hall was fourth.
Number 4, Wildcat Red, wins a close photo to bring down the Best Salute Fountain of Youth. Check the suit out on the owners of Wildcat Red. That's Honor Stable Corporation, trained by Jose Garofalo, and that gives jockey Luis Saez his second win on the card. 12th and final race, 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf, maiden claiming event for maiden 3-year-olds. Scratch the 1, scratch number 15. The jockey on the 7 is O'Neill Mullings.
They're off. Leap in the Stars is sent out of there to take the early lead. To the outside, Colanito and Strategic Keeper also with speed. These three are out the best, and then ahead of the curve, followed by Puntruski and Ringgold on the inside. Great Minds is after that as the field races past the stands for the first time. And then it's Duke of Ritchie, followed by Dolan's Joy to the outside, and farther out is Paired moving into the turn. Perky Kitten is after that, then Akara Maleo to the inside. Second last early is Ghost to Ghost, and Street Chief is the last one of them all. 23-3 was the opening quarter mile onto the backstretch, and Colanito speeds along on the lead. Colanito on top up the backstretch, opening up a 5-length advantage here on Strategic Keeper in second. Ahead of the curve is third to the outside. After that, Leap in the Stars, followed by Puntruski. Break of another 2 lengths back. Then comes Duke of Ritchie on the outside. Great Minds toward the inside. Perky Kittens after that. And then it's Ringgold. They're moving into the far turn. And Colanito has won 47-2 for a half mile and maintains a 4-length lead. Strategic Keeper cutting into that gap in second. Ahead of the curve is third. Then Puntruski, Leap in the Stars on the inside. And Ghost to Ghost looks to get going, but is very wide as they come to the top of the stretch. And it is Colanito taken on the outside by Strategic Keeper as ahead of the curve comes up the fence. And then it's Puntruski and Great Minds on the outside. Final 16th, and Colanito digs in. Late run coming from Great Minds, and on the outside, Strategic Keeper, Colanito. Strategic Keeper, Great Minds, and then ahead of the curve, and Puntruski.
Number 12, Colanito, crosses the wire first, but he's disqualified and placed second for interference to number 13, Strategic Keeper. The winner now, number 13, Strategic Keeper, owned by Robin Kaiser, trained by Eddie Plisa Jr., ridden to victory today by Paco Lopez. The pick 4, $1,612.55. The pick 5, 5 of 5, $17,604.10. 4 of 5, $119.70. The pick 6, 6 of 6, $36,659.22. Huge carryover going into Sunday, $1,353,210.22. And that wraps up what was a fantastic day on Fountain of Youth Day. We'll be back tomorrow on Sunday with 11 exciting races. Good night and good luck.